Hi friends, once again KT sir is here from the channel KartiK Tuitions. Now in this video, we are going to talk about a new chapter, mensuration. Now in mensuration, we have many solid figures. In this video, we are going to talk about cuboid. Now let's have a look at few examples of cuboid which we come across in our day-to-day life. Now first is brick, the next is matchbox, and the fish aquarium. I hope you have seen all these examples in your day-to-day life. Now let's go proceed further. We are going to have a look at the geometrical figure of a cuboid. Now your cuboid looks like this. Now if I talk about cuboid, basically it has six faces. Sir, kaise? See, when I say six faces, first face, second, third, fourth, fifth, and sixth. Now in these six faces, total there are two horizontal faces. So horizontal यानी ऊपर और नीचे, ऊपर नीचे. So these are the two horizontal faces, or you can say base faces, and four vertical faces. When I say four vertical faces, so this is first, then second, third, and fourth. So it has four vertical faces, and it has eight corners. So kaise? See the point of intersection of sides. So this is first, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth. Now, because of this, the cuboid has three dimensions. That is length, breadth, and height. Let's take the help of one corner. Now, if you observe from this corner, we get length, breadth, and height. So any cuboid will always have three dimensions: length, breadth, and height. Now let's have a look at the formulas. See, first we are going to talk about vertical surface area. सर उसका मतलब क्या होता है? देखो कितने vertical faces है इसके? Four. So sum of area of four vertical surface will give us the vertical surface area. Now here, if you observe in cuboid, every face is a rectangle. And what is the area of a rectangle? It is length into breadth, or you can also say product of adjacent sides. Now here, when I talk about the first face, that is this one. Here, the product of adjacent side will become L into H. अच्छा ऐसे दो फेस है, एक ये और एक पीछे. So LH plus LH, that will become 2LH. Now same way. Now let's talk about the next vertical face. Here, when I say the vertical face, this is also vertical face, and area is B into H. So area will become BH. Now we have such one more face, so that area is also BH. Now when we add all this, if you observe, we get 2LH plus 2BH. Now दोनों में कुछ कॉमन आता है क्या? देखो देखो देखो. You can take 2 common and H common. Now when you take 2H common, in bracket you get L plus B. So in other words, vertical surface area of a cuboid is 2 into L plus B into H. Now next we are going to talk about total surface area. Now whenever we talk about the total surface area of a cuboid, we are going to talk about total area of all six faces. जिसमें से four vertical faces का area हमने already find किया. So the total surface area of a cuboid is vertical surface area plus area of two base faces. Now base faces are nothing else but horizontal faces. Now here vertical surface area तो अपने को पता है कितना है? 2 into L plus B into H. अच्छा area of base face. Now see, area of base is a rectangle, and area of rectangle is length into breadth. So here it will become L into B. But there are two such faces, so it becomes 2 into L into B. Now here, let's multiply the 2 with the first bracket. So it becomes 2L plus 2B. And then we multiply H, so it becomes 2LH plus 2BH plus 2LB. Now in all these three terms, you can take 2 common. So basically you will get 2 into LB plus BH plus LH. So this is the total surface area of a cuboid. Now we are going to talk about volume. Sir, volume का क्या मतलब होता है? The mass it can contain is termed as volume. Now to understand that, there is a simple concept which we always need to find the volume of any solid figure. Now see here, let's first talk about only the base stack of a cuboid. Now it is a rectangle in shape. Let's denote the area as A. Now what is the area of any rectangle? It is length into breadth. Now suppose I have one more stack on this, one more, and so on. Now I have taken the stacks till H. So basically the volume of cuboid will become the area of plane region of the base into height. Now when I say the area of base region, now area of base is a rectangle, so it is length into breadth and height is denoted by h. So here it will become L into B into H. Now there are few sums I have taken on the same concept. So let's start with the sums. Length, breadth and height of a cuboid shaped box of medicine is 20 centimeter, 12 centimeter and 10 centimeter respectively. Find the surface area of vertical face and total surface area of this box. Now see here, let's have the first medical box. It is a cuboid in shape, तो कुछ ऐसा दिखेगा. Now what all details are given? They have given us the length. What is the length given? 20 centimeter. Then breadth 12 centimeter. And height is given to us as 10 centimeter. Now first they have asked us to find surface area of vertical faces. Now what is the area of vertical faces? अब भी थोड़ी देर पहले सीखा हम लोग ने. What is it? It is 2 into L plus B into H. Now we have to just substitute the values. See, we know the value of L. So 2 into, what is the value of L? 20. So I'll add 2 into 20 plus 12 into 10. Now, as per the board mass rule, first we need to solve the bracket. So 2 into 12 plus 20 becomes 32. So 2 into 32 into 10. Now 2 into 32 gives us 64. 64 into 10 gives us 640. So basically the vertical surface area of a box will become 640 centimeter square. Now whenever you talk about any area, always it will be unit square. It will be always unit square. Remember this. Don't make a mistake. And you have to just take the units given in a sum. In this sum they have given us centimeter, so it becomes centimeter square. If they would have given us meter, it would have become meter square. And if the units are not given, you should write it as square units or unit square. So here the final answer will be vertical surface area of a box is 640 centimeter square. Now sum is not over yet. One more part is there. They have asked us to find total surface area. Now what is the formula to find the total surface area? It is 2 into LB plus BH plus LH. अभी खाली substitute करना है values. So 2 into, what is L? 20. So it will become 20 into 12 plus 12 into 10 plus 20 into 10. Now, as per the board mass rule, first we'll solve the bracket. So 2 into, now 20 into 12. 12 twos are 24, so it will become 240. 12 into 10 becomes 120, so plus 120. And 20 into 10 becomes 200, so it is plus 200. So basically 2 into, now 240 plus 120 plus 200 will give us nothing else but 560. So 2 into 560 will give us 1120 centimeter square. So the total surface area of this box is 1120 centimeter square. I hope you have understood this sum. Let's have a look at one more sum. Total surface area of a box of a cuboid shape is 500 square units. Its breadth and height is 6 units and 5 units respectively. What is the length of that box? Now see here. They have given us the total surface area of a cuboid shaped box, that is 500 square units. Then breadth is given to us as 6 units and height is given to us as 5 units. They have asked us to find the length of the box. Now length find करना है तो सबसे easy है. Now what is given to us? Total surface area. Now total surface area of a cuboid is what? Can anyone recollect the formula? अब भी सीखा है हम लोग ने. It is 2 into LB plus BH plus LH. Now we know the total surface area, so substitute the value. 500 is equals to 2 into L का वैल्यू पता नहीं है तो उसको ऐसे ही रखो, बाकी सब वैल्यू सब्स्टिट्यूट कर देते हैं. So L into 6 plus 6 into 5 plus L into 5. Now this 2 will go on that side of equal to sign, so it will become 500 upon 2 is equals to. Now L into 6 becomes 6L plus 6 into 5 becomes 30, so it is plus 30, and 5 into L becomes 5L, so it is plus 5. Now when we simplify this, we get 250 is equals to, now see, 6L plus 5L will become 11L plus 30. Now 30 will go on left hand side. It will become 250 minus 30 is equals to 11L. Now 250 minus 30 gives us 220. So it is 220 is equals to 11L. So L will become 220 upon 11. Now 11 ones are 11, 2s are. So L becomes 20 units. So units क्यों? देखो ये सब में वो लोग ने units दिया नहीं था. They have only used units. So when you write the final answer, always mention it as units. So the length of the box is 20 units. I hope I'm clear till here. Let's look at one more sum. Volume of a cuboid is 34.50 cubic meter. Breadth and height of a cuboid is 1.5 meter and 1.15 meter respectively. Find its length. ये सम थोड़ा पहले जैसा ही है, खाली फर्क इतना है कि इसमें अपने को वॉल्यूम दिया है. Fine, let's start with the sum. Now there is a cuboid where the volume is given to us as 34.50 cubic meter. Then breadth is given to us as 1.5 meters and height is given to us as 1.15 meters. अभी और एक चीज हमेशा नोटिस करने का, सबके यूनिट सेम होने चाहिए. अभी तक दोनों समय आप देखोगे ना तो यूनिट सेम थे. यहां भी all three data as the same units. So there is no need of conversion. We have to just solve it. Now since in this sum they have asked us to find the length and we don't know the length, but we'll know the value of volume. So what is the volume of a cuboid? किसी को याद है फॉर्मूला? अब भी सीखा था. It is length into breadth into height. So let's substitute the values. Now volume is given to us as 34.50. L is not given. So L into breadth is 1.5 and height is 1.15. Now here you need to use your presence of mind. This can be written as 345 upon 10 is equals to L into 1.5 can be written as 15 upon 10 and 1.15 can be written as 115 upon 100. So now L tikde baki sagda ikde. So basically we get 345 into 10 into 100 upon 10 into 15 into 115. That will give us length L. Now let's simplify. See, 10 gets cancelled. Then 5 3s are 5 20s are. Now 345 is divisible by 3, which gives us 115. देखो 115 भी cut हो गया directly. So you are left with only 20. So L is equals to 20 meter. So the length of the cuboid is 20 meters. I hope I'm clear till here. Let's look at one more interesting sum. Now please pay attention for this sum. ये थोड़ा tricky है, but daily life में हमेशा ही आता है. So you should look at this sum very carefully. To make an open fish tank, a glass sheet of 2 millimeter gauge is used. The outer length, breadth and height of the tank are 60.4 centimeter, 40.4 centimeter and 40.2 centimeter respectively. How much maximum volume water will it be contained in it? Now see, they are talking about fish aquarium which is open from top. Then they have given us the outer length, breadth and height. Outer length that is 60.4, then breadth is 40.4 and height is 40.2. अगर गौर से देखोगे ना तो थोड़ा डायमेंशंस में डेसिमल ज्यादा दिख रहा है, तो टेंशन नहीं लेने का, मैनेज हो जाएगा सरकश से. Now what is given? The glass sheet of 2 millimeter gauge. That means the thickness of the glass is given to us as 2 millimeter. But remaining data is in centimeter, so we need to convert this 2 millimeter into centimeter. Now that will become 2 upon 10, that is nothing else but 0.2 centimeter. Now after this, see, have a look at the top view of an aquarium. Now here, when we talk about length, the outer length is given to us 60.4, but because of thickness, the inner length gets changed. Now thickness is given to us as 0.2 centimeter, right? So basically the inner length will become 60.04 minus 0.2 minus 0.2. Now that will become 60 centimeter. Same way, have a look at inner breadth. Now again, the thickness is the same 0.2. So here it will become 40.4 minus 0.2 minus 0.2. So that will become 40 centimeter. Now if you observe, the length and breadth has become easy. Now let's talk about the height. Now since the aquarium is open फ्रॉम द टॉप, तो अभी ग्लास जो है वो नीचे ही थिकनेस में आने वाला है, ऊपर का टॉप तो ओपन है, तो वहां थिकनेस कंसीडर ही नहीं करना है. सो व्हेन वी टॉक अबाउट द हाइट, we will subtract thickness only once. So basically the height is given to us as 40.2 centimeter and thickness is 0.2 centimeter. So inner height will become 40.2 minus 0.2. So it will become 40 centimeter. Now I think the digits are manageable. Now what is the volume? Volume we all know it is length into breadth into height. So here it will become 60 into 40 into 40. Now 6 fours are 24. 24 into 4 gives us 96. So it is 96,000 centimeter cube. But the sum is not over yet. Volume of water they have asked, and water comes in a liter. So here we have to convert it into liters. Now, since we have to convert it into liters, we will just divide it by 1000. So our SQ, because 1 liter is nothing else but equals to 1000 centimeter cube. Now 30 gets cancelled, so the answer becomes 96 liters. So the maximum volume of water the fish aquarium can contain is 96 liters. I hope you have understood this concept and sum. If you found this video useful, please share it with your friends. Also like, share and subscribe my channel for the regular updates. Thank you.